Hey guys, welcome to Mai's World, and today's story time is going to be my first fight. I had my first fight in middle school. Oh, and those who are wondering if you like my lipstick, this is called Green with Envy by MAC. It is limited edition, so if you're gonna go get it, you should probably hurry up because it's gonna be gone fast because they sell out, right? All right. Trying to get my camera angle together. I'll just go with this one. Alright guys, so my story time today is there's trouble. Hi Noodle. Hi Noodle. But yeah, so today's story time is my first fight. I had my first fight when I was in 7th grade. And this fight literally was about nothing. Like, nothing of importance, nothing of substance. Like, me and this girl, we didn't even really have, like, a real life beef with each other. Like, nothing. Like, this was just a stupid-ass fight, right? So, what happened was, I was in class, and there was this girl named Keon. That's who I had the fight with. This girl named Keon. And she comes in my class. Mind you, she wasn't in my class, but class was out, and I was like the last one in the class. And I think I was in there like talking to the teacher or something. And she was like, she came in and she was like, well, I heard you don't like me. And me being me, I'm like, You know what I'm saying? What? So? You know what I'm saying? Somebody ain't gonna like this. That's life, you know what I'm saying? So, left it at that. And so she proceeded to leave the classroom, and I went about my day. And the next time I saw her was when school was out. At the end of the day, so I was standing at my locker, and I was talking to my friend. She was like one of my closest friends at the time. Her name was Bianca. We used to tell everybody we were sisters. So, me and Bianca was standing at my locker, and she proceeds to like walk up, and she was like, "Come on," and I'm like, "What? Come on, what?" And she was like, "We finna fight," and that's how I knew she didn't really want to fight me. Cause who walks up to you and says, "Come on, we finna fight"? Like, if you ready to fight, you gonna just swing. You know what I'm saying? So she had her little hype buddies, her little goons behind her who was hyping her up to fight me, because the girl really ain't want to fight me. Because we really had no beef. I just didn't like her because she was like a hoe in freaking middle school. Like, how are you a hoe in middle school? Like, I mean, hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing stuff you ain't got no business doing. Like, at 12, 13 years old. So, she's like, "Come on." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "We finna fight." So I just kept talking. I'm like, whatever. You know, whatever. That's what we used to do back. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the hand, ass shit. So then she swings, but she hits Bianca. Accidentally, though. She hit Bianca. So then Bianca hit her ass. And then once Bianca hit her, it was a wrap. Then now I'm beating this girl ass. So the fight goes from my locker to the center of the hallway to the lockers across the hallway. It was like it was a fight for real, you know what I mean? And so she used to sneak clothes to school, like shit she, little thot shit that she ain't had no business wearing, and she would change when she got to school and change before she went home. So she had her little outfit that she had changed out of in a bag. At some point, I don't know how, but I ended up getting a heel out of her bag, and I like hit her with it like in her face, and so she had like these two big old knots right here, right? And eventually somebody broke the fight up. I don't remember who broke it up, but back in that day, first of all, people was not, the only way you had a cell phone was if it was in your car, and at that time people would watch the fight, but at some point somebody would break it up. They wouldn't just sit and just keep watching, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know who broke it up, but the fight got broken up, and I ended up going with one administrator, which was like, the administrators back then was like the assistant principals for like different grades, you know what I mean? So I ended up going with the one administrator, and she went with another administrator once they broke up the fight. So I gets into the office with the administrator. She asked me what happened. I told her, the girl walked up on me. She swung on me. So that's that. And then, you know how they used to try to do like peer mediation and stuff back in the day. So she was like, what happened? And I said, she got mad because I didn't like her. So what? I don't gotta like her. Like, that's a stupid reason to fight somebody, right? So they ended up giving me, little old me, a central office suspension. And central office suspensions are like 5 to 7 days, right? And then along with the central office suspension, you have to be brought back to school to get reinstated by your parents and or guardian. So after they finish with the little paperwork for the suspension, they give you a little pink slip, you gotta take it home. I done missed my school bus fighting. So I had to wait for the after school activities to be done to catch the after school bus home. So I end up on the after school bus going home. And lo and behold, guess who's on the bus? No, you thought it was going to be her, huh? Nope, it wasn't her. But one of her little cronies, one of her little home girls was on the bus. And then, like, other people who saw the fight was, like, hyping it up, calling me Tyson and all that stuff. And, like, damn, did you see them knots on her head? And talking about you whooped her ass. And I'm just like, man, whatever. All right. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. Because now all the fuck I'm worried about is now I got to go on my ass home and take this pink slip to my mama to explain to her that I got suspended. I'm worried about the ass whooping I'm probably going to get when I get to the house. So I ain't worried about if I wanted to fight realistically, but I was being told that I wanted to fight. But you don't really know who won the fights after the fight is over, unless you just get your ass whooped and you lose. But you know what I'm saying? Like, once you hear the recap, because it's like being in a movie but not being in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's happening, but you can't see it. You can't see it till after. I don't know if that makes sense, but you get what I'm saying. So when I got home, y'all know that was the slowest walk from the bus stop back to the house. When I got home, I told mama, like, look, I'm suspended. I got into a fight with this girl. And mom was like, what happened? I'm like, girl walked up on me. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first time having a fight. And I wasn't no troublemaker. Like, I didn't get in trouble. I was on the road. I wasn't get suspended, none of that shit. So, my mama was like, well, she knew something had to happen for me to be fighting. And so I told her, like, the girl walked up on me and she swung on me. So that's how we ended up fighting. And she was like, all right, well, don't think you're going to be laying around this house all 5 days doing nothing. You're going to clean up. And I'm just like, when really all I wanted to do was lay around and watch cartoons and Maury, and that was it. But I did do a little bit of cleanup, whatever, That was cool, fine, dandy, or whatever. And then, so after I was out of school for a whole week, get back to school, my mama took me to go get reinstated. She had to talk to the principal, and after she talked to the principal sent me up to the administrator's office. And so I get up to the administrator's office, and lo and behold, look who's waiting outside the administrator's office. The same little homie that was on the bus talking about how I whooped her homegirl ass, and her. And so they, kind of sitting there, and I'm looking like, am I supposed to be scared? Like, bro, we can go another round. No problem with the both of you bitches. So they looking me up and down, and I'm sitting there looking them up and down, and then eventually they just walk off like, you knew, right? Good job. Smart thinking. Best thing you ever did was walk away. And then I got in there, got reinstated. All my friends was happy to see me back in school. They was telling me all the gossip that went around about the fight and everything, and that was it. And that was the last fight. No, that was not the last fight that I had in middle school. I had another fight in middle school, but it was with a boy, and it was over my Word Up magazine because he ripped my poster. Trouble, what you barking at? Noodle, come here. What you barking at, huh? What you barking at? Huh? Who is it? What you barking at? Look at my little noodle. What you barking at, buddy? Huh? I think somebody was riding a bike going past. But anyway, that is the story time of when I had my first fight. And thank you guys for coming to my world. I hope you enjoyed the story. I'm sure you guys can relate. you have any comments, questions, share your story, whatever, please feel free to do so. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for coming to Maya's World, where you are always welcome and where I hope you will return. Thank you.